Good morning, folks, and welcome to this episode of Michael's Backyard Marina. Today I'm going to take you fishing with me. I haven't done that yet. I've done a lot of videos of how to repair things, how to do little how-to videos and whatnot, and things I've done on my boat. Today I'm going to go out fishing. Topwater action starting to get pretty good. I'm using a topwater frog. I'll show you that a little later on the video. I'm going to cover some other things today, possibly launching the boat, loading the boat, showing you how the actual rollers that I did the modification on my trailer work. But we're up early in the morning. It's 3:53 a.m. The park where the lake is that I go to, I'm going to today, opens at 4:30. I wanted to be there right when it opens, and I wanted to be there to be on the water before sunrise so I can get that first early morning topwater action. I haven't done that yet. I've always been a couple hours after sunrise. Today it's going to be an early day. I was excited to get out here this early. I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning, couldn't go back to sleep. So I finally loaded things up and we're heading out. So we'll see you at the lake here. Okay, folks, you probably heard me talk about how fast I can get in the water and get going and get fishing. I'm going to show you what I do to get prepared to get into the water right now. First thing I do is I got my bumper buoys. I put one on each side in the back. Grab my drain plug while I'm going around there too. Right here. Okay, now I have all the straps undone. I've got my back buoys on. I don't put my front ones on because they'll catch on my guide post here when I'm loading or unloading. I've got them hanging right here, ready to deploy. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to unhook because I know this ramp. I'm familiar with this ramp. I know my boat won't slide because it's not crazy steep. So I'll go ahead and unhook my safety chain and my winch. So I'm ready to deploy. I've got my rope up front. Since I'm by myself today, what I do is make sure the rope is coiled up nice and neat on the front here, so it won't hook on anything, but it'll just unwind for me like I want. This way I don't lose my boat. take this and I'll tie it around my trailer. So that if it decides to go crazy, it won't get away from me. There we go, we got a little knot there, so when the boat goes off the back now, this rope will only let it go so far and it'll catch it. So we'll power on the old trolling motor. We're ready to deploy. All right, let's bring you inside the vehicle. All right, let's see if we can get her in the water now. It didn't get away from me. Now I just come out here, untie my string right here, drag it over the boat dock. Like that, it's in the water. Let's park the trailer and go fishing. Well, I tell you what, folks, I could really get used to this early morning fishing. This is relaxing. Beautiful morning. I'll throw a few of the interior lights on here so I can see what I'm doing. See how that shows up for you. It is early. We'll fire up the old hummingbird. Looks like the water temp this morning is about 81 degrees, fairly warm water. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, it's kind of blurry bright, ain't it? Well, let's see how the old 1976 motor fires up for us here. Fires up like a brand new motor. Don't know why I need anything new. We're ready to cast off. Just like that, we're underway. Lights, you can see pretty well. For when I'm moving along, right now we're just kind of cruising like 3 miles an hour, 3.5 miles an hour. It lets me see what's going on left and right of me. I can see the straight down, the mega down imaging part of it, and I can see just the traditional view off to the bottom left. We'll go by some stuff here in a little bit that'll show you some features. Today I'm on a no-wake lake, so that means my top speed's 5 miles an hour. Don't want to get in trouble with the DNR. This boat creates very little wake while we're rolling along here. A ton of top water swirling I'm seeing out here this morning as I'm moving along. I think it's going to be an awesome morning for fishing. I'll go over here near a rocky shoreline and you can see what that looks like. And this one's actually, the transducer's off the back of the boat for this one. Wow, lots of big water swirls going up on top of the water today. Oh, I'm so excited to get a frog in the water today, folks. It's gonna be epic, I hope. I think I'm gonna have to start working the shoreline right away. It just looks too good to not start throwing frogs. I'll show you a little bit later on what frog I'll be using. It's a Booyah pad crusher. You can see here I'm going to be coming up on some rocks that are off to my left. So I should be able to see some kind of configuration showing up on the screen here shortly, indicating such. There it is right there, showing up on the left. There's the rocky areas. I've got this going out 50 feet each way, as you can see in the upper left and upper right hand corners. So I'm looking left and right 50 feet. Obviously I'm seeing some little white dots near the middle in that dark area. The little white dots are fish. Looking pretty promising. I think we're gonna work our way around out here. It's pretty shallow right here. Move myself back out to the middle of the lake here, or away from the edge here. And get ready to start fishing. Start working some shoreline. Get some topwater action going. First thing I'm going to set up this morning, because I'm seeing so much action on topwater around here, and I'm seeing stuff on the fish finder that's moving around very near the boat is I'm going to do something to hang a couple of poles off the side with minnows on it and just drop them down about 5 feet in the water and see if I can load up on some crappie while I'm bass fishing. I did a little bit of this last week and it actually worked pretty well. Pole holder set right. I'm going to use my poles that I normally use for trolling. Just going to switch them over and put a couple of hooks on it with a 1 weight. And the 1 weight be enough to keep that minnow submerged for me. Normally I like trolling with this flicker shad. Just a couple of different colors I like using. Let's just see what we can make happen here today. A couple of lively minnows here. Get them in the water. Drop that one in. See what happens with those. See if we can make something happen here. Oh, beautiful morning, about 74 degrees right now. It don't get any better than this, folks. Light breeze blowing, humid. It's like 90% humidity. Let's see what we can make happen here. All right, first one of the day, folks. Got one. Folks, I don't know if you caught that. First large of the day. He's about a pounder. There, so I don't hurt him. Yeah, that's a 1.1 pound there. Nice little 1 pounder. First one of the day. All right, let's get him back in the water there. He's off to the races. Now that's some good stuff there, folks. Let's try it again. Whoa, folks. Just caught a donkey. You guys just heard all that screeching from my reel. Look at that guy. That's a beauty right there. Let's get a weight on him. He's a beauty. Oh, please. Hit the floor. Stop it. 3.1 pounds right there, boys. Over 17 inches long. Look at that thing. That's a beauty, Clark. That was on a minnow. That's crazy. I was just on a minnow and he's dragging along. You guys saw that one. Nice. Oh, I saw one down there. There you go. There's a 1 pounder. Pounded frog. Just gonna stick that yellow roller just at the water line. That's all there is to it.